Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is 1759 Siege of Quebec from Worthington Games. The Siege of Quebec in 1759 was the climax of the French and Indian War. British troops led by General James Wolfe besieged the city in an effort to cut off New France from Europe and bring the war in America to a close. The French, led by General Montcalm, hoped to outlast the siege until the British Navy departed before ice arrived in the St. Lawrence River. A last bold gamble by Wolfe as the Navy was preparing for departure ended with a grand battle in front of the walls of the city and secured a British victory. 1759 Siege of Quebec is the first in their Great Sieges series. These games highlight command decisions for players against a solitaire game engine opponent. They have been designed for easy setup and quick gameplay, game unit placement, and blah blah blah. Alright, we get it. And you can play this as either the French or the British against the solitaire AI, or you can play it 2 players. And down here it just says 1 to 2 player solitaire suitability 10 out of 10, 3 out of 10 is the difficulty. Age 13 plus and takes 30 to 60 minutes, so this one plays quick. Alright, we'll get to the rules in a bit. Here's the French orders here. First one is skirmish, Indian raids, hold, attack lower Quebec, attack upper Quebec, attack British at Abraham, move troops, and there's some aggressive. You are allowed 2 aggressive commander actions and 2 fire ship actions during the campaign, using only 1 per turn. Alright. Here's the sequence of play. Select 1 order to play. Reveal the solitaire counter order card. Resolve the action portion of the solitaire counter order card first. Apply the results of your order using the solitaire counter order card portion. Repeat the above. And then for the 2-player game, both players select 1 order to play. Both players decide on a counter order to play. Reveal the command decision card, applies to both players. And British player reveals order card played, and then French player reveals counter order card played. Apply the results, and French player reveals order card played, and the British player reveals the counter order card played. Apply the results and repeat the above. Alright, here's the orders for this. What for the British? Yeah, General Wolfe. Same thing, attack lower Quebec, attack upper Quebec. Oh, actually, this is a little bit different. Attack villages, bombard Quebec. Here's another one, just attack Quebec, move troops, move 1 ship. And then you're allowed 4 aggressive commander actions during the campaign, using only 1 per turn. Alright. Map is really nice. It's mounted. Not that big of a map, but it looks okay, and you got your morale chart up here, and I took a glance through the rules. It looks like the game ends when someone's morale goes to 0. Alright, let's take a look at the cards. Indians leave, militia morale, guns of Quebec, aggressive raid and skirmish, interesting. Here's the French ones. Engage guns of Quebec, Rangers attack Indians, good harvest, troops exhausted. And here's the cubes you move around the battlefield. Here's British counter orders, French orders, interesting. British counter order, defend upper Quebec. French counter order. British counter order, interesting. Let's take a look at the rules now. Oh, here's some dice in here too, and some extra bags. Alright, rules just starts with an intro, just telling you it's a solitaire game. And that you play either the French or the British, and the AI controls the other side. Or if you play two players, one's British, one's French, and then each player does counter orders against the other. There it's going over the map. Talking about the field order book, the deck, and here's your setup. And it looks like there's different deck sizes depending on skill. Here's a sequence of play, which we already went over. Here it's talking about how to issue orders from the field order book. How to use the solitaire counter orders deck. And here's going over your command order for the turn. And this is your battle rules. Movements here, reduction to morale. To win the game, the British win if French morale drops to 0, or a turn ends with Quebec space is empty of troop markers and Abraham occupied with British troop markers. The French win if British morale drops to 0, or the solitaire opponent counter orders draw deck has no cards left in it. Anytime a side's morale reaches 0, his opponent automatically wins the game at that instant. If both reach 0 morale at the same time, then the French win. Alright, that looks like a pretty simple set of rules. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've tried this, of course, chime in and let us know how it is. I'll do a review on this sometime this year. Have a good evening.